How strange a work of providence is the life of man. All my years upon this desolate island, void of all hope of recovery. But I am alive and not drowned as all my ship's company was. I am Robinson Crusoe. Wherever about my prison I may look, in my mind's eye is the paradise I lost. My only escape is into the memory of a life which seems evermore like a fading dream. This day finds me prepared. I have never given up on the world, and I have faith that Providence has not yet given up on me. A ship. An English flag. Dundee! Come on!
Welcome to paradise. Make yourselves comfortable. What's that?
Hey, Judy. We found your husband.
Thinking Castaway's got about as much chance as the rest of you.
Castaway, you reckon?
What if he knows about the gold?
Hey! Here! I'm unarmed! I'm unarmed!
Don't waste your powder. Not at this distance. Go, get him. You lot stay here.
We've a crafty one here, then.
Well, I've got a dead one here. And we can't just leave it, can we? Oh, look at this. He's blazed the trail so he'll know his own traps. If you see another mark like this, watch out.
Stuck in hell a little while longer. Hell is wherever a man happens to be if it keeps him from what he loves.
Friday wonders. What kind of idiot builds all those traps, then runs yelling to the beach without a weapon?
You knew I was at the beach?
I could guess it from the beacons.
Well, in that case, Cruzo wonders why Friday didn't join in sooner.
I was enjoying the idiot show.
Do you shoot those or bring them down with a well-aimed shaft of wit?
One bird, one arrow.
I know. One of nature's marksmen.
This is one of nature's targets. Temenios!
¿Quién eres tú? ¿Cuál es tu barco?
No vas a obtener nada de mí.
¿Qué me detiene para no matarte ahora?
Hey. Does anyone here speak English?
I am English.
Then why do you curse in Spanish?
6 years below decks on a Spanish galleon. There's not much else to do.
I wasn't a threat to you, but you fired on me. Why?
Do your worst. And say nothing.
That looks painful,
It is.
but not mortal. I will pull it through.
I'll talk. I'll tell you everything. There's conquistador gold on the island. We got a map. Lynch thought you might be after it too.
Who's Lynch? Your leader?
We don't have a leader.
2 men dead. 1 wounded. And he's back safe on the beach. That sounds like a leader to me.
Where's your ship?
No ship. It's just the sloop we came in.
Thank you. Unfortunately,
Friday still needs his arrow.
Friday could use a coat. This gentleman, alas, needs a coat no longer. Why does he talk like that? Friday needs this, Friday says that.
he's making fun of me. He knows I can't pronounce his real name.
You should beat him.
Yeah, I'll try that.
But why Friday?
The day of the week I found him. I had this idea I was going to train him as a servant. Why he stuck with me, I don't know.
You can't make a friend of a savage.
That savage can make himself understood in 12 different languages. It took him 6 months to learn mine. I've read in Paradise Lost, and now he recites it back at me.
So he can't read for himself, huh?
No.
Yeah. Savage.
Listen. With 2 men dead, you'll have space on the boat now.
You've got thick skin and no mistake.
My children are in danger, and I need to get back to England.
Well, not with this crew, and that's serious advice. As soon as the gold's out the ground, nobody's safe. Daggers drawn and don't turn your backs. You and your man, Friday.
I don't want your gold.
Explain that to the scum of the Spanish Main. You'll not last the first night.
Then here's what I'll do.
No one will interfere with your mission. You won't even see us. But do this one thing for me. When you return to the mainland, tell someone in authority that here is an island, and on it is a man who is desperate to get to his home and the ones he loves. Will you do that for me? Surely that's not too much to ask.
No one showed me respect in more than 20 years. Me who tried to shoot you down.
I love a good story. I also find I'm in need of a man with some local knowledge.
Those are some pretty fancy pistols our Captain Lynch has there.
Maybe he's all shore and cannot shoot straight.
You run for it, we'll soon find out.
Hi. If you got something to say, why doesn't you share it?
What's your business in these waters?
Privateers. Under the flag of St. George.
They're pirates.
We prefer gentlemen of fortune.
With no ship.
Aye. Thanks to the small dip in our fortune at the guns of the Guarda Costa, which we're here to remedy.
Hurry up. Come on, clear it.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Robinson Crusoe calls this island a prison.
Sorry.
You just show us how to get to where we need to be?
Well, I don't know where you need to be.
We have a map. Yeah.
Who made this?
Just look, will you?
It's no good. I'm sorry. I can't help you.
Show Mr. Crusoe what'll happen if he doesn't help.
Come on, boy.
Oh,
Strike me down.
Looks like that one sank.
how does it go with savages? Do they swim?
That was not really what I had in mind. But is my point made?
Let's just look at the map, all right? See, there's not many landmarks.
You cramp.
I told you. The old man's mind was going. He never got to finish it.
There's a river, but there's no mountains. And I have no idea what this is.
That's me mole.
What about the writing?
From the, killing rocks.
From the kissing rocks to the highest peak. And from the eagle's eye to the deepest deep.
Now, what could that mean?
I have no idea.
Moving on.
Here's what I suggest. You just take us where we need to go. Because the sooner we get what we want, the sooner we'll be gone.
Well, I can't promise any miracles. See, there's an awful lot of this island even I haven't seen.
Yeah, well, forget any thought of leaving with us. Not with this crew. There are worse things than being marooned. Do you understand?
So what's in the barrels?
Gunpowder, in case we have to blast the treasure out of the ground.
Looks heavy.
Suppose it is. So tell me, this ship that brought you to the island, where's the wreck?
Forget it. Storms broke it up. There's nothing left you can plunder.
Ah, pity.
So what happens to me after this?
I suppose we'll find some way to show our gratitude.
Take me to a friendly port?
Maybe.
Forget it. Just leave me alone.
Well, that's the least we can do. And we do try to do the least we can.
So, where are you taking us?
To some rocks I know. They're sort of kissing.
Sorry about your savage. We'll have to get another.
And tell me about this map.
My father made it.
Where is he?
Dead. He was a thief and a pirate.
You sound very proud of that.
He did nothing else to be proud of. I expect yours was a decent man.
It still is. If he lives.
Oh, Father, whether you live or you die, you are never far away from me.
You must be brave now, young Robin.
Yes, Father.
As must I. We've had many a happy day, have we not? And when an unhappy day comes along, what do I always say?
That we must draw strength from those better times.
That's right.
Why is Mr. Blackthorn here?
He's been a good friend to us. And today I fear I will need one.
You've always got me.
Yes, Robin. I will always have you. Have you been inside?
No, not yet. James, I think Robin ought to stay out here.
As to the events that led to my circumstance on the island, I now believe that they began on that day.
Kissing rocks. What do you think?
Now what?
Well, from Kissing Rocks to the highest peak.
What's the highest mountain on this island?
Well, it's got to be the highest mountain that we can see from here.
Yeah.
Correct me if I'm wrong. But I'd say it's that one right there. Well, don't look at me. I didn't write it.
Oi! Well, get after him, you lazy sots! Move!
I would be more careful. You should see the damage one of those can do. I take it you have. Please, can we just talk about this?
What's to talk about? I warned you not to run.
Somebody give him a sword.
Please don't make me fight a woman.
Give her a good old drubbing, Cruzo. I consider that a personal favor.
I should warn you, where I come from, the sword is considered the weapon of every young gentleman.
Where I come from, we don't fight like young gentlemen.
I tell you what, if you get past Judy...
What, let me guess, you'll let me go? I don't believe you.
100 yards start with an extra share for the man who catches you. And that'll be me.
No. Let's stop this, eh?
What's the matter, Mr. Cruzo? I thought that's a sporting chance.
If he doesn't get past me, the extra share is mine.
Stop this.
Can you knock it out of my hand? Can you?
Come on, Judy.
Easy, Judy. Easy.
Man overboard.
What was that for?
Never help me.
You should thank him.
What for?
She that killed you.
I don't think so.
Gold or no gold. When you see that face on her, that's the face of death, that is.
I have seen the face of death. When I was a child, we lived through fire and plague. But no trial I have ever faced, then or now, was as hard as the one my father had to face that day.
So many.
Anyone who drowns in the river, they bring them here. Paupers, orphans, suicides.
Do many go unclaimed?
Most of them, I imagine. Woman, 30 years or more. Eyes colored brown, fair of skin and hair. Washed up at Limehouse Reach.
Oh, dear Lord.
Was. Courage, James.
She told me she was happy.
I don't know what's harder for a child. To see your mother dead, or your father cry. Those may not be safe to eat.
I've been 16 years in a Spanish prison. I can eat anything.
16 years?
Till this bunch showed up, busted me out. It wasn't me they wanted. It was this map. She put them up to it.
She said her father drew the map.
In a stinking dungeon with soot and a rusty nail.
Ouch.
He knew his mind was going and his secret with it. It took him 2 years, getting badder every day.
So before he could finish mapping the island?
His mind went. He forgot my name, he forgot his own. And it took him another year to die. She barely knew him. But they say she took it hard.
Isn't he strange? He hasn't said a word since the day his mother drowned.
I don't think he's strange. You'll not get him to speak. We've all tried.
Hello? Hello? See what you get when you try to be friendly.
What's his name? It's one of those foreign-sounding ones.
Cruzo? Cruzo?
It's Cruzo, isn't it? I heard that your father changed it. But it was too late to put it on the stone. You're Robinson Cruzo. My name's Susanna. My mother died too.
Is that what I think it is?
Not if you think you can smell roses. Susanna. I will return to you, Susanna. Whatever they may tell you, believe that I will.
So tell me, Mr. Cruzo, ye governor of all the island, we've been from Kissing Rocks to Highest Peak. Lovely. How about Eagle's Eye and Deepest Deep now?
You're not going to let me go, are you?
You don't know that.
Once you find the gold, you're going to kill me.
Not necessarily.
So I should believe that sudden riches will give you a burst in generosity.
Stranger things have been known to happen, my friend.
That's got to be your eagle's eye.
So it is. Oi! Eagle's Eye! How's that wound, Tibbets? You up to carrying on?
You'll have to leave me. I'll only slay it down.
Moving on.
What are you looking for?
A guardian angel.
Take it from me. There's no such thing.
That depends who's watching out for you.
Now what?
Well, you stay here. I'll see how deep it gets.
Ah! You get to the other side, then you're gonna be out of musket range? I don't think so. You. Do it.
Why me? 'Cause you smell the worst.
Get on with it.
Yeah, go on, Smelly.
I told him not to eat the berries.
I think this is about as deep as it gets.
Go all the way, to be sure. Mr. Cruzo, you be an adaptable fella. Any suggestions as to how we can go about keeping our powder dry?
Oh! Something bit me.
Well, bite it back.
Carry on.
What's in the river?
I'm bleeding.
There may be something.
Snakes?
No, no snakes.
Not unless the piranhas missed one.
You think that's funny?
I do.
Half a day in this island and 4 men gone. Am I supposed to be impressed?
I am.
Will you shut up? Now, you think I won't kill you because I need you?
Well, that wouldn't make much sense, would it?
No. But you got 2 eyes. And 10 fingers. And that might change, my friend. Am I understood? Am I understood?
Yes.
Now, how do we really get across? You've had far too much time in your hands, my friend.
It's not like it was out of choice.
Who goes next?
I do.
But what about the guns?
You bring them.
I can't manage everything by myself.
I'll make 2 trips.
That Judy? She's a bit formidable.
Well, you should try being born in a prison. And I mean a real one, not your fancy island here. Laporte, he fancied his chances with her.
Who's Laporte?
The one you just fed to the man eating fish, thank you very much. The night before we lost the ship, he whispered summon in a year. She pinned him down with one hand, near ripped his eye out with the other.
That sounds grim.
Well, for him, yeah. It was very entertaining for the rest of us. I'll tell you something. I wouldn't want to be the man who tries to tame her.
Hurry up, Bagwell.
From the kissing rocks to the highest peak. And the eagle's eye to the deepest deep.
You're an unusual man, Cruzo.
Compared to what?
You fight well, too.
Only when I have to.
More of a lover, eh? You got a woman?
I have a wife.
Of course. What's her name?
Susanna. And she calls me.
Robin!
All right.
Robinson.
Fine lace. From West Country Weavers. With the money I make from this, I can buy a horse. And with a horse, I can ride out and buy straight from the loom. With the money I make from that, I can buy an interest in a ship. And in 5 years' time, if the fates play fair, then you could be mistress to the empire of Cruzo.
Mistress.
You know what my intentions are. Come and see this. What do you think? Good enough for our first home?
Robin, you're impossible.
I thought I was rather ingenious. All right. I'm willing to postpone the wedding for want of some proper furniture.
And a house to put it in.
Steady on.
If my father saw this.
Don't say he'd think less of me. I don't think he could. What would I do if he ever took you away from me? You know I've never loved anyone else.
Hmm?
You saved my life.
I did not. You might not be so happy without me, but I know you'd survive. Robin?
One bed, one arrow.
Everybody down! Hey!
Sorry.
Savage, drop your bow! Throw your weapons over the cliff!
He doesn't speak English.
Yeah, but I speak savage.
Throw them over the cliff! Throw them now! Or you'll get to see the color of Cruzo's blood!